Anyway, I hate this stuff. I hate speaking when it comes to religion, religion or religious stuff. Um, because I do believe in God very much, and I have a strong faith. But I don't like religion, and I don't like religious stuff. I'm capable of acting religious and involved in religion and stuff without really wanting to. And it's really hard to talk about things or talk on things without falling into one of those weird religious grooves and end up like preaching like a bunch of weird, well, anyway, like a bunch of may or may not be weird preachers in little tiny churches. And now I'm sounding bad. But anyway, you know, I don't mean to sound prideful, but I could just start preaching a sermon. Um, I could go read a random Bible verse and just start hammering it down and go woo, and everybody could be going woo before it's over with and saying amen in the comments. But doesn't mean it's true or it's any good at all. So I was trying to figure out how to approach this, and I hope this doesn't come across in a bad way, and people don't feel like, man, he's making fun of preachers and stuff. I have respect for preachers and stuff. That comment came from, I guess, some bad churches I've been to, and also just the big church at large. Um, there's a lot of people out. There's a lot of churches out there that I think um, are connected with God, and and are preaching good stuff. But I think there's a lot of I don't want to use this term because it's used in religion, and there's a lot of dead churches. But that sounds religious, or so I don't even want to say it. There are a lot of churches out there that seem to just be going through the motions, and they're dead. And what the preacher's preaching is dead. It's regurgitated crap that somebody else has already preached 400 times, or it's some verse that he looked up and went way too far with. And so, anyway, I just want to share something that I'm going through, um, and so anyway, I said all that to just kind of to make a transition into this. I feel like, or I believe, one of the things I'm learning here recently is that my hope is in God, and anytime that I place my hope in something else, whether it's a person or a thing or a situation or a future hope or whatever it may be, um, you stand to be let down. And when you are let down, and that comes, and you're a believer and you're walking with God, as, I'm speaking for myself or my current situation, God's the one that picks you back up. Because when you hit that moment and everything hurts inside, and those scars or wounds or whatever they are prevalent, and they begin to hurt, and the tears, let down, rejection, whatever it is, depending on the different situations. If you're where I'm at with God, God's the one that picks you up. He's the one you fall back on. And I mean, you can hide from him and pretend like it's fine, but he's the one that you fall back on. And he's the one that I say, God, I don't feel okay inside. I'm hurting. It's not what I wanted, or that's not what I hoped, and just different things depending on what it is that hurts you or lets you down, or whatever it is that you put your hope in. And so I'm realizing that my hope is in Him, and I'm finding out, I think, that if I put my hope in anything else or in any other place, it's ill placed. And what's going to happen is I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get hurt, let down, and other things. And in that moment, I'm going to go back to him and cry, and he's the one that has to pick me up, hold me, as I cry and say it's not fun, and that hurts, and that wasn't what I want. And so, I don't know if there's more to it. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I'm just finding that my hope is in him, and when it's not, that's where it needs to be. God bless you guys. Have a good night.